So when I was plant-based for 8 years, and I specifically did it for my acne, for my skin, to feel better. I didn't know I had gut issues because I wasn't educated about gut health. I didn't even know gut health was a thing. I just knew that I felt tired, lethargic, bad memory, had a bad memory, had a bloated stomach, and I wanted to get rid of those things through the plant-based diet. But unfortunately, that caused my already deteriorated gut to become worse. So that didn't help me. But unfortunately, other stuff did come up as as I did the plant-based diet. And one of them was eczema, because I didn't realize that, gut issues are related to your skin issues, especially if you have severe leaky gut. It really can be the reason why you have eczema or psoriasis. And I was having severe eczema to the point where, I had like huge scales of skin right here. Like I had severe eczema right under my chin. Especially when I get stressed out, I start to have like an itchy feeling right here where eczema, like skin will build on top of skin, on top of skin, on top of skin, to the point where it looked like an ugly mermaid. I had like scales on my chin everywhere, and it was hard to get rid of it. And I did coconut oil, argan oil, and that helped. But the origin of pain, the origin of why all of that was happening was my gut. And it didn't help that when I was on the plant-based diet, I was feeding my gut with sugar because I was on a high carb, low fat diet. So that was not helpful. So everything stems from your gut is what I realized. I realized that the acne, the eczema, all of that stemmed from my gut. And even though the plant-based diet did reduce a little bit of my acne, I still had acne. I had acne on my a little bit on my back and mainly on my face. And it was a lot of like zits. And I remembered like a friend of mine told me, and he was a health coach. He's still a health coach and still a health coach. He told me, Nadia, because he noticed I was having like a lot of zits, and he said it in a kind way. And he said, usually, acne happens also not only from hormones, but I'm paraphrasing here. He also said, not only from hormones, but also from your gut. Like sometimes there's issues going on in your gut where you will start to have acne, zits. And he was referring to the type of acne I had because it wasn't like hormonal acne where it was painful, like big, like blobs of skin, bumps everywhere. It was like a lot of zits. I know, gross. And it was around here. And he said it had to do with my gut. And I didn't think more about it until years later, until I hired him as my health coach. And then later on through that health journey, he taught me things about the gut, because that's where I finally asked him more information. And man, I wish I knew that sugar fed my gut in a horrible way, because when you ingest sugar feeds the bad bacteria in your gut. And if you don't have a healthy gut, your body won't be able to put it at an equilibrium, meaning that the good and bad bacteria will be equal to each other. Usually when you eat sugar and you have a bad gut already, the bad bacteria in your gut is usually like the dominant one in your gut. And if you're eating sugar, the sugar that you ingest is going to feed the bad bacteria to grow and become stronger. And that's why you have a bloated stomach, why you still have severe gut issues. And if I just reduced my sugar and got rid of it out of my diet and committed more to an animal high-fat diet, I would have saved myself years of pain. So that's my story, guys. I went to the carnivore diet, and a lot of the skin problems that I had in regards to eczema and acne went away. I have maybe one pimple here and there, but I no longer have zits because my gut is completely healed because of the carnivore diet. I hope this video helped, and if you want help to get rid of your gut issues, get rid of the lethargy, foggy brain, tiredness, bad memory, bloated stomach, I can help you. I created a free video guide just for you about the 7 mistakes that you are committing to not heal your gut. I placed it down below in the description box. Have a great day. Bye for now.